type of mission. The what's at stake is kind of like we need to get this artifact. If we do get this artifact, it'll be easier to restrain the demonic forces that are now under the command of the matron mother Vivek Tan. And if we don't, it basically means like future combats or encounter with her will be more dangerous, more deadly. We arrived at the scene and started immediately fucking ripping and tearing through demons. Piece by piece. And now in front of us are these Drider spellcasters, some sort of warlock trying to corrupt this crescent moon symbol of the Moonweaver we need as the battle kind of continues. We have killed like 20, 30 enemies already, some giant hulking brutes, some many minions, powerful Dragoloth spellcaster above us, which, by the way, I keep mispronouncing that. It's not Dragoloth. That's a whole different monster. This one is called a Dragoloth. No O. So there you go. Alondra, our friend, is in this combat, but I'm not going to be running Zach's character, meaning that in the background, Alondra is fighting stuff while we're doing fighting stuff, right? Don't worry.
You mean Alondra's at a BTS at a Twice concert while we're fighting?
She's jamming with her mirror images. It's just
she's listening to Sintra's new single. It's too catchy for her.
All right, fair enough. She's not here to dispute that, or he to dispute that, so that might be canon. All right, so let's see here. Oh, in the meanwhile, friends, while Rav sets up, have you guys been keeping up with Critical Role, the new one, the campaign, I guess?
No,
just
finished first episode.
First episode. All right, you're on your way. You're on your way.
What do you think of the first episode? It was pretty good.
Well, it's different. Like, I haven't fallen in love with any of the characters yet, so it's like a slow burn to start.
It's a lot of them, right? You got to figure out who's also, about what.
Also, new world, new lore, and like it was the nostalgia and some knowledge I knew about the old campaigns of Exandria that kind of drew me in. So it's basically it's just trying to get a taste for the new stuff.
Yeah, it's not the fandom that you were a part of. It feels like a whole brand new thing that you're kind of getting into.
I guess
also the cast is like doubled. Like they're like
the cast is doubled, but don't worry, they'll split them up. That they announced that before even the campaign started. That like they won't be just 14 people at the table all the time.
I think for me, there's two things that I've noticed that made it really kind of hard to try and invest in it, right? And then, so it's like campaign 1 and campaign 2 was just people playing D&D, having fun, and Matt was not afraid to just lore drop, right? Like anytime the players asked a question, these deep, like seated questions about the lore and the game, and you're like, wow, that's really cool. You're like, I want to know more about that. Campaign 3 and this new one, like looking at them, it's like, okay, this is very much like this is produced to be a show really before it's produced to just be like their home game, right?
A D&D game. Yeah.
Which it has a weird feel because of that.
Well, that's and a lot of people felt. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. But I was gonna say, and then with campaign 4, the characters are cool, right? Like I like Ashley's character. I want to see more of her. I think she's really interesting. I like Matt's character because Matt's character resonates with me because he's just an asshole.
He self-described his character as cunty. So yeah, that's sure fair.
Yeah. I was like, if Sky had an older brother, like an actual older brother. But I think the world Brennan has created, I'm sure, has like a lot of deep-seated lore to it and everything, but I'm not feeling his world like I am Exandria, and then the rest of the characters are just kind of.
That's an absolutely fair sort of point of view here. It's always been sort of said that like Matthew Mercer is all about like lore and making these like stories and these crossing over events and how everything is like this web of lore that he makes. While Brendan Mulligan always said that he's like more of a improv kind of DM, right? Where it's a lot more sort of in the moment. This is the thing that we're doing that he's focused on. So, pure preference.
Yeah.
But that's very fair. That's very fair.
Which I will say, and I think for me, like Brennan doing Calamity and EXU, like that was really cool because I just loved his like off the cuff speeches, right? Like the Asmodeus speech, just like that whole scene is just fucking chef's kiss. And I love listening to him like orate in the campaign. It's just the world doesn't click.
Hey, listen, if you are interested in catching up with it, right? I personally think they do a fine job of like keeping it very Game of Thronesy, this whole campaign, if that's what you're into, like tension and politics, and it's scary, and you might die from just about every single thing, and one wrong move type of thing. So it's very like tense, if that is your kind of vibe, while also having D&D players who are just making dick jokes as they're playing.
Yeah.
So hey, your preference. I've been enjoying it so far. They just finished the soldiers table. They're gonna be switching to a different group now, which is quite interesting. I believe they're a group with. Well, I don't want to say actually. I don't know. It's gonna be spoilers in a way. But yeah, they're gonna be switching between groups, which is fun.
Really.
All right.
God. I want to go back and watch it again. The scene where Brennan kills Daxus's character like 200 times over in the course of like reminding him that he means nothing.
Yeah. Scary gods are scary. Speaking of scary gods, friends, unless anyone had anything else to add to our little conversation about Critical Role there.
I mean, I like some of the characters. I do. I like a few of them.
You said you don't like Abria just as a person, not the character.
No, I don't like her. No, I don't like her character. Well, I don't like the way that she just constantly jumps in, but she does it in every fucking campaign. So I'm just guessing this is just something what she does.
It's the player trait rather than character traits.
And so
sure.
I mean, and I do like Valus. I think that she's a very interesting character. Like lore-wise, I would love to see where that goes, right? Especially the mask. I am interested in lots of different lore that they drop in there. There's a lot of different things that they drop in there. There's some people I don't give a shit about, like Robbie Damon's character. Fuck me, please. He's amazing. His character is just hot.
Oh, I see. Oh, gotcha. God, that's what you mean.
It's
an actual. Please fuck me.
It took me a moment.
It's a double. It's a double. Fuck me, please, and also like amazing.
This is my biggest gripe when it comes to campaign 3. It would have been a better campaign had Robbie not left.
Oh, in the third one,
I agree.
He's left for a while. Well, that was a little weird, homogenous, I think, space they were in. They were like, is he a part of the main cast? Kinda, but not really. The fandom loves him, but he's not part of the main core cast, so he leaves. But then everyone's like, bring him back, and then they did. But I think you're right. I think it would have been more whole story if he would just stayed. But
I think they should have kept Bertrand Bell.
Bertrand Bell.
That guy.
Yeah, dude.
I saw that coming a mile away. I'm like, oh, him and Matt and Travis are going to kill off this character. I just know it. This is not Travis's real character. I knew it. I saw that foreshadow coming a mile away.
I don't know. I am a big fan of Critical Role, always been, but I've always said this before that I love storytelling. I love the way they play their game. I love that they're having fun and such. I was not a big fan of Campaign 3. I watched it, but I think least favorite of the 3 for me, just because it was everyone made jester, everyone made crazy chaotic characters that just like go crazy at all. They just chimp out at every opportunity, right? I was like, all right, all right. That's why my favorite character in that campaign was what's his name? Liam's character. I forgot his name. Damn. Orem. Yeah, I like Orem. He was sort of like straight man, keeping everyone sort of like anchored to some sort of reality, right? So I don't know. I don't know.
Same. Campaign 3 is not my favorite of the 3.
Mm.
Mostly because all the characters they made for that campaign were, a lot of them were just recycled and very like from previous campaigns, other like one
Cameos. Yeah,
like,
a lot of cameos as well.
And too many ties to the second and first campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was the main gripe people had with it, which was like, hey man, is this a story about Mighty Nine? Is this a story about Vox Machina? Or are we doing a story about Bell's Hells? It feels like we're Team C in our own story here. Yeah.
Well, it was I read a
Complicated.
But not my campaign, their campaign. They did however they want. If they had fun,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
I read an article about it, and it kind of was like how like the villains were more compelling than the main characters of the game.
Yeah, Odahan Thule was very interesting. Like Laura's character's mom was very interesting. We had Big Man Red Moon himself, Ludinus Dileth, who was like, I got a fucking dream and a plan for this world, and I'm gonna make it happen. And then it was so interesting. It was interesting to people to explore that because the party wouldn't. They were like, "Oh, we run, we leave, we run, we leave town. We don't want to deal with this, right?" So, what can you do?
I will say, I did love Odahan Thule from Campaign 3.
Yeah.
Like, I think they could have been the real big bad of the campaign. Like, they feel like the most. Whereas, and I'm forgetting the wizard's name because it's literally tied to Jess's character.
Oh, Ludinus?
Ludinus.
Mm-hmm.
He felt too sympathetic.
Yeah, I think that was Matt's idea. I think that was Mercer's idea of like, hey, what I'm saying is not crazy. Gods are kind of assholes if you think about it. So you guys should get on my side. So he was trying to be a little more like sympathetic towards them. Which was interesting because he's like, I think he was trying to make him distinctly different from Trent Ickathon. Because Trent Ickathon is like, I am Gestapo mage from this empire. I am an evil mage guy who only cares about my country. And this guy was like, I'm a little more universal. I'm still a bad guy, but I'm like, you can kind of see why people join my POV.
There's no redemption for Trent. Like,
I mean, it's campaign 2 is a lot of people's favorites just because everyone put a lot more emotional weight on their characters.
I did, funny enough, the one shot with Ukatoa felt like the actual camping conclusion more than the
fight with. Yeah. Because that was sort of interesting, but that was like their take on Eldritch and everything. I was like, what happened? What happened with the giant snake? I want to go fight the giant snake. I want to see what that's about.
Because I pointed this out to some of my friends earlier, was that Campaign 2, before COVID, everything was like leading towards Ukatoa as a much bigger growing threat, right? Because you introduced Avantika and the pirate crews and these eyes that, like if all these stones were collected, then he would be released, his seal would break, and then he would ravage the coastal territories. And then COVID. Right. And it's like, yeah, COVID kind of sucks. And so they kind of came back and they tried to do a thing. And then once they came fully back, they're like, Molly Mock's alive and we have to go to the frozen north now. Why?
Yeah, that was just sort of like all of a sudden we're going on a different quest. A little bit of a feeling there.
Yeah.
But I think overall, Campaign 2 had the best like my POV again. Campaign 2 had, I think, the most interesting story because all the characters had interesting sort of stories going on. Campaign 1 was most like archetypal D&D game, right? You have your big bad dragons and an evil god ascending and powerful mages and evil shit, undead as main enemies type of stuff, right? We didn't really have typical enemies for the campaign 2, I think. A lot of the campaign 2 like main enemies there was a guy who was mind controlling powerful god servants, including one of the player characters, and doing spooky stuff with it. And also alien man with peacock tattoos over his body. Very like sort of like abstract kind of stuff. But yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff to sort of reminisce on. Rav, I forget. Did you watch Critical Role?
So
I don't actually remember.
Critical Role. I watched most of season 1. Did not watch any of the role playing for season 2 or 3 or this new one.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch the anime show for Vox Machina. I enjoyed it. And I just binge watched Mighty Nine. I didn't even know it was out. So I just finished that last night.
Hell yeah.
Too short.
Hell yeah. What a crime. They made, 8 episodes for a show called Mighty Nine? What a crime.
Right?
All right.
It was so good too, and ended up like I felt it should have had a bit more of a cliffhanger because that episode just kind of ends, and you're like, "Is there number 9?"
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm excited for next week to watch the next one. What do you mean there is no next one?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just it's done.
Yeah.
Also, I do have a
Just
quick
like that.
question before we get started.
Yes.
And this our
Oh,
talk
sorry.
is
We're
campaign
a little
3.
late to start, but yes.
Yeah, campaign 3 made me think about it. Jay,
Uh-huh.
can I have Odahan's backpack?
Her jetpack? Her jetpack backpack?
No, the thing that gave her fucking clones.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because he did both, right? Because she could
Yeah.
like fly with it and such, but it was like temporary type of flight. But it was the magic item that would like mechanically she was a what's it called? An Echo Knight. But it was established in the world that only Kryn Dynasty people can be Echo Knights, right? So it like. It was just, I think, mostly a flavor effect where, or maybe it was a magic item. I don't remember them ever getting it because she exploded, right?
It was a magic item. They picked it up and they repaired it and they gave it to Orm. And so he could mechanically do a clone a couple times a day to have the Echo Knight clone thing. She was mechanically, she was a Psy Warrior like Elsina.
That's right. She just had extra abilities. I don't know what the name of the magic item was. I'll take a look at it. That's a cool thing. Yeah. I never actually realized. I always thought that she was just a flavored differently. Yeah. What's it called? Echo Knight. That's cool though. That's cool. All right. Well, friends, we've been chit-chatting for a little bit here. Sorry for a little delay, but it's time to get us started. Now, friends, we'll do usual sort of game time type of thing today, which means we'll play for a little shorter here. But that's all right. We're a player down here. We're moving into a bunch of big, scary fights and such. So we'll go as much as we are able to. So that said, friends, pop open those character sheets. Take a look at your features, spells, abilities, all the things that you can do, all the things that you've expended already in this combat as we get ready to jump right on in. We already did a little recap. So I...
Oh.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Jay? Oh, that's not good.
Mid recap.
It's April Fool's.
I'm laughing, but I'm crying a little bit on the inside.
Me too. I apologize for being late, everybody. I really am. I feel bad about that.
Not your fault. We wasted like 30 minutes just chatting about C3 and all the other stuff, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, I'm gonna just So lay back here. My sinuses hurt.
Oh no.
I want you to know I hilariously told my son, because I told him, he's like, do you have D&D today? I was like, nope, I don't. I have C&E. Cancellations and excuses. That's what I got today. And I said that to him, and he was like, oh. And then he's like, Mom, are you playing? I'm like, nope, we ain't playing until we playing. And I'm not getting my hopes up. So I get my hopes up.
Well, I'm live. Just heads up, everybody.
Hello, people.
There's not many people here right now, but I am live.
What do you mean there's not many people?
There's
Are
only,
there
like,
people
one.
in the stream? Who's in the stream? Which person is in the stream? Do we know this person?
It looks like Instagram is. Instagram user.
Instagram user.
Friend of mine from the PCG community.
Nifty.
Yeah.
So,
I still want your friend that gave me my compliment to
That
be in
would
chat
be
so I can say hi.
X Miss Violence X.
She just come in here.
Hmm?
She used to jump in the stream.
It was a day today.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Dealing with permits and counting stuff, trying to get more power in my shop, and it's just...
I was working on the computer today for an attorney, and I wanted to yell at them because
I
they are
imagine most
wanting...
IT people do.
So this guy is very adamant
You
that
are
he has
live,
to
shall I
have...
mute?
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay, so make sure you don't dox yourself.
No, I'm not going to dox myself. No. I was getting all this stuff set up, and he's like super adamant that all this old software needs to be on his computer. And I'm like, dude, that stuff won't run on 11. Like...
Oh, yeah.
Like,
okay.
I don't know how to tell you. It's out of date. I can't do it.
Sorry. That one. Hi, Insta. Yeah, I binge watched Mighty 9 yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm not watching
pretty good.
until I finish the campaign. So.
I know.
Oh, it's vastly
I can-
different.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I did enjoy Vox Machina. I don't watch it. I don't watch the games played versions. Unless I see a clip about something important going on about it. I'll take a look at it. So I know like some of the high points, but not everything about it.
It definitely helps knowing the campaign to know the Easter eggs that show up in like the animated series.
Yeah. I like Jester. I like how they did Jester in the show.
Yeah.
I will say, I do feel like they robbed Mollymuck of his style. His coat is not as cool as in game as it is on the animated show.
Hmm?
If you like the animated version of Mollymuck, his coat is very bland and like not as stylized as what's described in like the campaign.
Yeah, but I can understand because like when you're animating it like they have to, having to recreate all those details over and over and over.
Oh, I know that. It's just it still makes him not as like I don't know. It's just a little gripe of mine, but I understand from an animation point, you'd be like, oh god, that'd be hell.
Right.
I assume they'll do it to when they get to that point of the campaign, and it'll be like I won't spoil it for. I think it's not just Discord. It might be like Jay's whole network might be down.
You mean his internet?
Yeah.
And Jess called it. Jess said, "Don't be saying that." He said, "We're good, guys."
Right?
Jess said, "Don't say that. Don't say that." He doxed himself.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like every time you say it, Jay, don't do it. Don't do it.
He did it. And he's like, "No, it's good. It's stable." No, it's not,
Cite
bro.
not the deep speech to me.
I have to ask out of curiosity because I don't watch your guys' other stream on Sundays. Do you guys ever have this problem during your Sundays?
I'm not even answering that question.
Yes.
We've
Yes,
had
yes.
we've had a couple drops before.
Yeah.
I think it was one time we didn't go for a whole month in that one.
Oof.
Well, I
It's
mean,
worse.
where
It's
the
worse for
DM
us, right?
Jumps out of the
'Cause
the
We
stream.
get double it. We get it doubled, right? So it's
Yeah.
like we don't get it on Thursday or Sunday, and then we're just like, and then so Jess has her own. Do you still have your game, Jess, that you play?
My Sunday game that was
Yeah.
before. No, it's on hiatus. Our DM is in the process of fixing up his house for selling. Like they moved to a new house, and he's trying to get out from under the old one. So they got some stuff that they have to fix up on it before they can sell it. And so he has been devoting all of his time there. So he stepped back from our Sunday game. So it's on pause.
So
Been on
these are the
pause
only
since
games you have
September.
now.
No, I have my husband does Warhammer on Saturday nights. We play a
Oh, that's great.
Warhammer. Yeah, we play Imperium Maledictum.
Yeah, see, that's what I have is my game that I have at home with my son and my boyfriend. That's it. And this. That's all I have.
But then yeah, I have Thursday, Saturday Warhammer, and then
So is your
this one.
Warhammer game like? Is it a role playing game or is it the actual game?
Yeah, it's so it's a role playing game. It's called Imperium Maledictum.
Oh, I haven't heard of it. I've heard of Dark Heresy, but that's the 40K
Yeah.
one.
So we play a lot of different systems. Like we've done Saturday night Warhammer consistently for years. And so we've done Only War, which you play as just Imperial Guardsmen, and you have to make multiple characters because you basically play as like a unit, right? And you just pick the character you're going to play, and we always have a contest to see who can survive the longest on their character, right? Before you get killed, and then you pick up another person, right? And you play another person.
Jay's back on.
Oh. Then we've done Dark Heresy, we've done Rogue Trader, but Imperium Maledictum
Warhammer
is
I've done
really
is the I play orcs in 40K.
Hello.
fair.
Hey, there he is.
Hey,
My God. Power blipped out for a second there. Sorry about that. I'm back.
See,
Oh
what did we tell you
God.
about tempting fate the other day?
I gotta chill out. I gotta stop. I thought I could. Was a
Jay.
little slap on the wrist.
Jay, you're not Casimir. Don't fuck with fate.
Yeah.
I thought I
Someone
could do it.
embraced Destiny his ass and said, "Here's your nat one for your internet and power."
All right.
Yeah.
We're safe. We're fine. It's fine. Let's see here. Sorry about that, friends. Everything seems to be bad. Just give me a second to start everything up again.
No, you're fine. Cass. Sky is gonna give Casimir a chessboard with like missing pieces
It's the music bot. I need to
for
restart
a
it.
gift. Like it's gonna have missing spaces on the board, and she's gonna tell him, "Look, sometimes you just have to accept that there's a move you can't make."
There are plenty of moves that Kaz can't make. He's well aware.
I am not a pawn in your game.
Overall,
Then we have to have like we're gonna have a potato sack, like potato sack.
You still
like,
remember that? I'm still
line.
getting grief over the potato sack. Oh.
Dude, you showed up in a fucking burlap sack to the bar, and we're all like, "What?
We're like, what's going on with this guy?
Get away from me!
All
I
right.
don't want to touch the poor."
Humble beginnings, man. Humble beginnings.
I mean, a character that was like
Let's
that,
see.
Jess. That
Yeah.
she was like she would give like compliments, but they would be passive aggressive. And she was like, that had to heal people. I was like, what if I touch them? Am I gonna get sick? I don't want to do that.
Ew, gross.
It was so
All right,
horrible.
friends. Sorry about the delay. Let's lock it back in. We're jumping right the fuck into it. Let's fight some fucking demons. We return to the scene of combat here. We are here to recover the symbol of the Moonweaver that is going to be used to restrict the demonic powers around Bazzoxan. You guys have, as I put on the combat tracker there, 3 rounds before the artifact is destroyed. The Drider Warlock, the Servant of Lolth, casts a spell and imbues us with dark, silk, shadowy sort of magic, begins to restrain and crush it. She has casted the spell and turns now to look at us, to combat, to turn to sort of fight us. But the process of the corruption is already ongoing. Yeah. To dispel this horrible magic that is placed onto it, we gotta either try a powerful dispel of some sort, or someone will need to get into the actual melee with this artifact onto that little island in the middle and attempt some sort of a arcana or religion roll. Where they can try to chant some words of prayer to the Moonweaver, or perhaps some arcane sort of incantations to dispel this curse effect. There's quite a few bad guys still on the field, but we are looking pretty damn good right now. So friends, without further ado, let's continue. We start with Odo. Odo, it is your turn. You're sort of further in the back line there. There is still one left, Dragloth, this 4-armed Hulk creature that is surrounded by mountains of Ettercap bodies that you yourself and your party has slain. You hear Talion call out there's a bunch of dangerous enemies further to the north. You see Ayla charge on up those stairs. It is your turn now.
Okay. Odo, this thing's got 10-foot reach, right?
What does? Sorry?
This creature in front of Odo.
Oh, this big guy. Yeah, best you remember, yes.
So he's gonna move over here.
Looks good, okay.
Alright, and we're gonna take some swings. Everybody's faster than Odo right now, so we'll just try and get this guy out of the way. Kinda give him advantage for the first one.
No need. 16 already hits.
Oh, sweet.
But that's fine. That is a solid 16 points of damage to this thing. It is now well and bloodied.
Second attack.
Again, hits. Amazing. With the dueling, that's 20 points of damage. Nicely done, Odo. This thing is barely alive. Another hit like that and goes down.
Okay. Bonus action. We'll be using the War Priest action.
War Priest bonus action attack. Let's do it. One more.
Alright, come on, baby.
Easily hits for a total of an additional 20 points of damage. 60 damage from Odo that turn, bringing this creature down. Odo, you slash at one leg, stab through the chest. Yeah.
Before, on the last strike, can he use his Force Gauntlets? Or is that a no?
You can. You absolutely can. You're trying to sort of blast jump yourself away.
Yes,
Yeah?
Odo is.
DC 15 fails. You blast the one time it fails. Every time you needed this to succeed, they always fail. You slash, and boom! On the last one, blast this guy away. Body crumples, falls into the distance.
Alright, he's moved
Nicely
10
done. That's the last of the Hulks.
He's moved 10 feet, so now he's going to move his other 15 over here. And that's his turn.
All right, Odo, that's going to be you. Kaida can move and give a help action to someone if you want to. Next on up.
Yeah, she'll... well, she can't really get to anybody, so she'll go over
Okay.
to Ayla.
Next on up, we have the Drider Warlock, who has set the corrupting spell in motion. She calls out to you. There they are, heroes, destroyers of Doomeran. You arrived too late, as she unleashes this dark, powerful spell into the magical artifact, and then turns towards all of you. Behold now the power of my mistress! She's going to crawl her way onto here with 40 feet of movement, leaping over this. She's about 10 feet off the ground, just sort of 20 feet off the ground, standing on this like ruin that was in the middle of this now lake here. And she's going to unleash a spell. She looks out across in the distance. Let me just check the range of this. 60 feet. Too little. Too much. Too little. My God, such an awkward spot to be. What is the range of this? 120 feet. This one's going to reach. So I'm going to make a... Well, no, with the passive perception, she just does not know where Talion. Talion, you rolled like a million... sorry, you didn't stealth, right? You just dropped down?
Nope, I rolled 21 for stealth.
That's right, that's right. You drop down and roll for stealth. So this lady does not know where you are. She has only one really person she can easily attack here. She sees the top of Plig there. I'm going to roll a luck roll here. She's going to throw an AoE ability towards Ayla here. I'm going to roll a luck check to see if she accidentally ends up getting Talion in there. I'm going to just roll here. We'll call it even or odds. If you get it right, you are out of the zone when it happens.
Odds.
Odds it is. She lobs it towards a people that she can see here. You guys see this flame of jealousy, a 10-foot radius sort of explosion. So rather than towards Talion, it is going to be over here towards Plig, Kaida, and Ayla. I need a DC 16 save from Ayla here, as well as Kaida. Now, I think Kaida is gone. I don't think Kaida can survive this even on a success.
What's the save?
16 is the save, but it's half damage on success, and it's already 28 damage.
What's the save? Sorry.
It's a dex save.
Dex save, thank you.
You can attempt. Here's Plig. Plig gets a 13 and fails. Kaida with advantage gets a 10. Kaida is destroyed.
Kaida survives?
Yeah. Oh.
The adamantine armor for one hit.
That's right. Survives one blow here. Barely standing. Very good. Okay, excellent. Ayla. Ayla, need a dex save from you as this 10-foot radius explosion, this flame of jealousy hits you.
Ayla has advantage from
Ayla, that's... Not on saves. Remember, help action only helps on attacks.
My bad. Apologies.
All good. Ayla, that is 22 fire, 6 necrotic damage to you. Plig also takes the same 28 points of damage. Plig's not bloodied yet. He's a big boy, yeah? Alright. That is the Drider Warlock. That is her ability that she unleashes, and then shrieks and points forward, commanding all the others to go on the offensive. Next up, we have the problem one. Up here, all the way in the top left corner, is a Dark Drider Dark Sniper. This one has a movement of 50, and they're going to move like so, hugging the edge of the wall there. They're going to stare on across and unleash some nasty shots. 1, 2, 3, yeah? They are gonna do some real damage here. If they hit, this is the scary part. they are going to do a little thing as a bonus action called Steady Aim, which means they will sort of center themselves. You see them sort of hunker down and lower themselves, and then unleash a flurry of arrow attacks out there. Alcina, they are going to line you up here all the way in the back. Now, you would usually get a ton of cover. You would get 3/4 cover here. However, this sniper has a sharpshooter ability that says they ignore all kinds of cover as they bam, 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 fire off 3 attacks. Each of these attacks that lands will be adding this steady aim damage. Alcina, here comes. No advantage on these, just straight up 3 bow attacks. 1, 19. 2, 18. 3, 24. I believe 2. Oh, sorry, just the 1 hits, right?
Just the 1 hits because currently she's under the effects of haste, so she has a 21.
Let's go. Okay, so that will be then to you the just the last one, which is 6 piercing, 8 poison, plus the 10 additional points from the steady aim bonus action they took. These bolts, the size of harpoons, go whoosh whoosh flying past you, and the last one catches you in the chest. And there, your psychic shielding sort of protects you from this being a lethal blow, but it's still pretty nasty. Okay. As these massive harpoons land nearby, that is the Dark Sniper's whole turn.
It's like a broom handle sticking out of her shoulder.
Pretty much, pretty much. The Ettercaps, Ayla, you hear a maddening noise, and then with a dash action, all of these guys are just going to rush on down here. They take the dash action, they all just sort of pile up over here and around you. Ayla, none of them can actually attack this turn, they just sort of surround you. The Dragoloth Hulks are all dead, and therefore removed from initiative. Talion, you hear a bunch of swarming Ettercaps above, and just as you thought it would be, the sniper is probably the most dangerous person on the field, sending these fucking nukes, much like you do, down the field.
Yeah.
What do you do? As long as you stay in any dim light on the map here, your stealth, because it was like a 30, no one will see you. As long as you just hug, like, dim light on the map anywhere here, any shadows, you can move as much as you want to, unnoticed.
I have 60 fear movement, so I'm actually
That's
going
right,
to
you're also hasted, I have that potion.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have sharpshooters, they don't benefit, so I'm aiming for her.
You can do the same thing she did, right? You can return fire.
Yep. Swift death to you who have wronged me. I will mark her with my oath bow.
Nice.
Alright, adding a sharpshooter.
Alright.
And I'm even gonna drop another Devil's Soul arrow into this.
Ooh, frightening necrotic damage extra arrow. Let's do it. Now, these are Driders. They have that big high AC, Not 23, however, that definitely hits.
Alright. That's going to be
Kaboom!
46 piercing.
Jeez, 46 piercing. A brutal blow. As she's sort of like hunkered down, ready to shoot, a arrow comes through and rips one of her sort of forelegs, these spider legs, off the body, losing balance immediately. 46 damage is huge. Incredible.
Alright. And they have to make a wisdom save. So not be afraid of me. They're not a demon, are they?
No, that's automatic. That just happens immediately with the arrows you have. She's just straight up frightened. Which means as long as she can see you, she has disadvantage on all attacks against you guys who are down below her south of the map. Right? Incredible. Alright.
Attack. No sneak attack to this one.
Yes. Same target?
Same target.
Alright.
Oathbow shot.
Elfbow. That is a 21 minus 3 for a 18. 18 misses. 18 is an incredibly good roll, but it splinters off the tough hide.
Accuracy?
Elven accuracy, you have advantage, and therefore you have super advantage. So one more d20 roll, plus your 11 modifier, minus the 3 bless thing. Bless/archery. Not quite. All right, the arrow splinters off the hide. As you fought Driders before, you know that they are just like tanky, dangerous. They're just very powerful. High AC, a lot of hit points, hit really hard. They are a scary monster to fight.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna use a reaction to do chronal shift on myself.
Oh, so sorry to mention here. Talion, roll in one more time. We'll use that 17 minus 3 as your Elven accuracy for the first shot. So, because you could have rolled a natural 20 on the first one, right? With the third roll of the advantage, or the super advantage. So, technically, you can roll one more, which would be the third re-roll of the second attack. You know what I mean?
Yep. So
19 minus 3 still misses.
I also
Alright.
I want to use my reaction to use my chronal shift on myself to re-roll an
Ooh.
attack.
Oh, super clever. Reaction, go ahead and re-roll it one more time. My god, so many rolls. Let's go. Nice, that fucking connects. Let's go, roll that damage. No sneak attack, but you have the Elven Bow effect.
Yes. I did not include
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
I did not include sneak attack, so this is just what it is. It's 39 damage.
That's huge. That's amazing. Devil Soul arrows here doing work. Odo's one of the finest things that Odo has crafted for you, and he's made some deadly arrows for you before. 39 points of damage. This thing is bloodied now. Boom, boom. 2 massive shots to the chest. The cough, and immediately you see this like vile black blood pouring from them as they see these arrows that are glowing inside their body. And we see their vision begin to blur, and when they look out towards you, you are kind of shifting and moving your vision to them. You look like a devilish figure with massive horns. It looks like you're like loading up a hellish trident in your bow that you're about to shoot at them. They look over like, "Oh, Lady of Darkness, save me!" They're not immune to fear. No, these guys straight up are frightened.
All right, so I still have 30 feet of movement. I'll move 5, 10.
Keep in mind, this person will stay frightened as long as they can see you. That's the frightened condition.
25.
And unfortunately for them, you learned that they have super good perception, right? So if you're slightly obscure, they can still see you and be afraid of you. Perception working against you.
Yeah, no, I'm not hiding. I'm letting them see me right here.
Yeah. Hell yes. You do have a bonus action, I believe, still.
Yeah, like very Greeno versus Malcolm Merlin, like standoff.
Ooh, hell yes, hell yes. They're looking at you horrified. Nicely done, Talia. Nicely done. Very good. Next on up, the Warlock, the Drider Warlock, is going to take their one and only legendary action to fire a Necrotic Bolt. Ayla, this is going to be for you. Ayla, that is a 18? Which I think is your AC? I think so. Jen? We lost Jen. That is her AC, it looks like. I'll add the damage on and we'll let her know when she shows up. That is 17 damage to Ayla. Hello? Roll20 is fully frozen for me. Am I gone again? No? I'm back? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah,
Jay. We just
Oh,
can't
what
hear
the hell's happening? Okay, there we go, there we go.
We're not getting a response from Jen.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm
Jen, you there?
Yeah,
Oh, there you are. Jen, 18 to attack you, 17 points of damage. I took it off you already, yeah?
Okay.
You got blasted by the Warlock. They're a 1 legendary action. We now go to the Drider Soldiers. They 3 all just take a dash action. This one, they can move 40, so a total of 80. This one goes here. This one is going to go up above, try to get a little, like, jump attack on you guys. And this one, with its strength, can easily leap these 2 and starts making its way down. Driders. Powerful impacts, these massive stabbing needles that are sort of ripping through the stone floor beneath them as they rush forward. Alcina, it is now your turn. Elsina, you're down here. All of these sort of like minions and hulks are gone. You see Ayla is in a bad way. There's a lot of minions surrounding her.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Got a lot of minions, got a lot of people, got a lot of ground to cover, got 3 turns.
Now remember,
before that
you
thing's done.
you hit really hard, which means that, like with these minions, you can cleave a lot of them, right? So in
Yeah.
one hit, you can kill like multiple of them, depending how like adjacent to who you are when you strike.
Okay, if I do this right. I haven't used that yet. Okay. I have that, and I can just reading through a thing. Bonus action.
Ayla coming up next.
Okay. I'm going to use a bonus action since I now have 2 of them. I'm going to use my psi-powered leap. You gain a flying speed equal to twice your walking speed, which is currently 60, so I get 120 feet of movement.
Woo! Okay.
And it'll let me position good here. So I'm going to move to here.
Okay, you leap full on sort of like superhero Superman jump into the air. All of them look on up as they see you, 2 blades in hand, as you land in the middle of them. They all spin to look at you.
Good evening. And then I swing with Omen.
It's blender time. Let's do it.
First swing is a 25.
That's 21 points damage. You kill 4 with the first swing. We see you land into the crowd of them, and for a second, the audience, are like, oh no, she's in the middle of them. She's not gonna survive. And then we just see this swirling red tornado of blood and limbs flying everywhere as we just hear all of these creatures screaming and flying apart. 4 dead instantly as you land. Nice.
All right. So that's 4 dead. She's going to take a brief move forward. We're going to swing with Omen again.
Hits 17, that means 3 dead. The 3 right there in front of you are all butchered and destroyed. And this is like we've been doing adventuring and all kinds of crazy missions and all kinds of crazy enemies we fought. We're fighting these sort of like mundane, kind of weaker, not weak, they're not feeble or pathetic, they're strong, but not strong enough to contest us on this level. You swing once and you realize halfway as you're fully having cut through the first person, and you're like halfway through the second as you realize like, man, I've gotten strong. As you cut through the second and decapitate the third person as they just spin and fly apart. That's 3 more dead. Basically, for each 5 points of damage you do, that's an additional minion to kill.
Nice.
All right,
Right.
you half their numbers with your 2 attacks.
So that is there.
And then yes, because of the blessing of the Lux, and you now, while you're hasted or slowed, have an additional bonus action.
Yeah, so we still got some movement
Mamma
here. So we
mia.
move, boom, boom. So we can get to there.
Excellent.
And we're gonna pop a side point
Okay.
to do burst of speed.
One more attack. Yeah, let's do it. So,
I just barely hear the music. I thought it was raining outside. I was like, oh, is it raining?
it's a little quieter. I can turn it up if needed.
22 for 18.
20 points damage, you kill 4 more. The 3 at the bottom and the 1 at the top there. As you leap on through, the one in the front next to Ayla there goes to jump at you. You fully grab him by the side of the throat and sort of slam him into the ground so hard the ground craters and he's shattered as you sort of double slash at the 3 in front of you, killing all 3 of them as well. The minion destroyer. My God, let's go.
Okay,
All right, nice.
Gotta make a quick measurement to see where I was. It was 60 out.
Yeah, you moved about 80-ish.
That was 60 from there.
Yeah, about
75.
80-ish.
Yeah, 80. All right, so 80.
There's like 4 minions left.
Yeah. I've given Ayla some room here to operate. Let's see. So now we're gonna go 80, 85, 85, 90, 95, 100, 30. All right, so we're gonna move there.
Okay.
The luck, or not the Luxon, the Moonweaver relic.
Mm-hmm.
It's just floating out there, right?
Yeah, it's like 2 feet off the ground, just floating there. It's like shaking and cracking, and there's like dark veins are appearing across it. It's like a blue crystal crescent moon.
Okay. See if I can't help this out. If I can get it back and get it to Ayla. All right. So we're gonna use our last side point. So they are entirely gone at this point.
Ooh.
And we're going to use our last bonus action to do the leap again.
Ah,
If I
okay.
can out here, and I'll action surge to use this action to just scoop this thing up if I can.
You can either action search. You can like scoop it up. I'll let you do it as like a grapple thing, right? It's just like one of your attacks. You can grab it, or if you want to, you can attempt an Arcana roll to try and like disenchant this curse that's been put on it. It is the first round, so it would be the easiest to do it this round. It gets more and more difficult as the rounds go on.
Yeah, sure.
Now, the Arcana check would be an action to do.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Incredible. Go ahead and give me an Arcana roll, because it's the first round here. Your DC is 16. Powerful curse. You see spider webs kind of spreading through this like crescent crystal here
Let's do
as you begin to focus.
I'll do my thing. I'll re-roll it.
Yeah, your Indomitable or Inspiration? Which one are you using here?
I'll use my inspiration.
Hey!
And
Inspiration for 16, exactly. Incredible. Alcina, you see this dark corruption spreading through a crystal. How do you dispel it? Is this like a physical sort of ripping away of the curse? Do we see some sort of psychic power? Like, how do you dispel this curse from it?
Seeing kind of like what it is, kind of like how the like the red and everything, kind of like what she's studied about, like the things that not Alcina, but that like Alondra has been doing and working with that, and her own interactions with this stuff is she takes her left hand, which is like the physical one that has like all the like residuum corruption and everything going up it anyways. She reaches out and touches it, and like there's this moment where like it starts like it's like pulling into her, and like she's like kind of like pulling it away by like depositing it into the crap that's already in her arm.
Hell yes. You decimate the curse upon this object as it just sort of glows for a moment, and as this powerful light emanates from it, again, the skies above darken for a second, and you see through the sunny sky that was before kind of clouded by red clouds, you see as it appears a bright blue moonlight comes down, reflecting the crescent moon from the sort of waters below you there. All of the Driders and the Drow servants here look up and scream and like roar in pain here as Alcina, as you claim this artifact and remove its curse here. All of your enemies here, friends, for the rest of this until the end of their next turns, all of your enemies on the field have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws as they're blinded by the moonlight here momentarily. Yep. Alcina, you have yeah, exactly. You have the holy artifact of Sechenin in your possession now. If you have any more movement, you can do just that.
Yeah. With it scooped up, I'm taking the last of that movement and go right back here and be like, take it. This is your goddess.
Incredible.
It's all yours.
Yeah,
The Dryden Warlock screams, blood-curdling scream. No! You wretched mortals! You will pay! And they're all of them just like, screaming loudly, yep. The enemy's greatly demoralized. As Ayla, you now have this holy artifact. It's about like that big. It's bigger than your size of your chest, pretty much. It's big to hold. You feel powerful moonlight energy sort of flowing through it.
Just hold the moon, Ayla.
Just hold the moon real fast. Incredible. Alcina, I think that's gonna be your turn, which means Ayla, you're up next. Would you like yourself or Plague to go first?
Well, first I want to ask, because you still have it marked
Yes.
on here in the turn order. Will we
Yeah.
still have to worry about?
No,
What's going
no, let
on
me
with it?
remove
Okay.
that. That is gone. The artifact is no longer to be corrupted. As Hasted Alcina double dash and back removes corruption from it here.
That's what it
So-
feels like to play Casimir.
Oh, to run around.
Yeah. What?
All right,
Just
all
save
right.
everything.
He zips all over the place.
Hell yes.
All
That's
right,
the best part about Casimir is that nobody knows how many times he's fixed our outcomes, right? Only he knows how many times we would have died. Divination wizards or something else.
Dude, I'm gonna ask you in the game, how many times was I supposed to die, Cass? Be honest with me.
So many. All right. Sorry, Ayla, take it away. Barely any minions, bunch of Driders. All of them currently blinded, like blue light coming out of their eyes.
Can I connect to this artifact, or do I just hold it?
You feel incredible potency from it here. Ayla, you learned a little bit last time from the people here, from the army people here, that it was like some sort of like holy artifact of a servant of Moonweaver that they were hoping to use just its divine power to repel evil. You can give me an Arcana roll, free action, to see if you understand its purpose. If you can like understand what it's used for, and then you can decide if you want to use it or not. 18, nicely done. You look this thing over and realize it is incredibly potent divine magic that is sort of packed heavily inside of it here. Ayla, should you wish here, you can expend its magic. It's not going to expend its magic in a way that won't be usable for our goal of attacking Bazzoxan here, but in this moment here, as it's been sort of reclaimed, you can unleash its once per day ability here, mechanically, to cast an 8th level Moonbeam spell from it. Sort of like hold it aloft and summon forth this gigantic, destructive kind of like Moonbeam that comes down and does a ton of damage. Moonbeam, as a reference, is a 2nd level spell, but with this artifact, you can cast it once per day as an 8th level spell.
That's a lot of radiant damage.
Yeah.
It's a lot of radiant damage. That would be 8d10 radiant damage on a failed con save.
I think I have it here. I just want to see. I have like the spell here on my list. I just want to see how
Yeah, you
big
can actually
that
click
circle
the-
is.
The DC for the item is a 17.
But it's only a 5-foot radius, correct?
It's
that's
a
what I was
5-foot
looking for.
radius. Like it's so like a
It's only one
three
circle.
by
I would
three-
on- I would
three by
only be able
three
to get.
squares. Yeah,
I would only be able to get one of these guys with it.
pretty much. You need them to be like adjacent to each other. But that's what it does. You just realize that's the power you can summon up with it.
Okay. Well, this person who's the spellcaster, this person here,
Warlock. Yes.
and this one here has like a yellow ring around it. Does that mean that they're almost gonzo because of Italian?
Yeah, they're definitely very bloodied.
Okay. She's going to. I'm going to use innate.
You're also a little
sorcery.
fucked up right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to use innate sorcery.
Innate sorcery. As you hold the
action.
holy artifact here, your hair begins to float, your eyes begin to glow, twilight begins to sort of pour from you here. Awesome.
she's
Innate
You're
sorcery
not
up.
cursed now too, are you?
No. She's gonna try to. She's
Fair.
gonna try to like hold her staff up while holding this giant fucking moon.
Hold both up.
She's gonna cast banishment on that warlock.
Banishment on the warlock. That's
DC
huge.
21. DC 21.
I believe you are within 60. Yes, you easily are. DC 21, and they have disadvantage because of the moon. That's a 14. This person shrieks and is dragged back to whatever hell they've come from. Nicely done there. Nicely done there. Ayla, if you just concentrated on this for 1 minute, they're gone forever. Because they are a hellish creature. They're going to go back to hell.
With her staff, she gets to move 30 feet.
Yes, instant
after
teleport.
she casts, yep. And she's gonna go back here. Because she is fucked up. And she's gonna have...
Teleport back, very good.
She's gonna have Plague trying to, like, hold the line here so that way she doesn't, like... She's gonna move over so that way... She's gonna move Plague over so that way Odo can go up. I just want to make sure all of these things are dead down here, right? All this stuff, all this is
Everything.
dead?
There's not a single living person there. That's
Okay.
that's just corpses. Corpses everywhere. Huh?
So she'll have she doesn't know, she's gonna have Plague kind of like position himself. I gotta change this line. Like go this way, charge through. This
Gotcha.
way to try to take
Yeah,
these
Plague-
out and the Drider.
Plague will absolutely try to destroy these creatures here. Plague has a little ability. I need you, Jen, to roll a d6 to see if he regenerates his special ability he has. 4. Oh, sorry, no, not yet. Actually, I don't think he used that last time. I don't think he used his devastating leap. He can make a big jump and then land there, and people get sort of like pushed away from him when he jumps. He is going to leap, so no need. We'll use that 4 for next time, so he won't have it next turn. But he's going to jump right here, pushing and killing these remaining minions here. And then the big Drider actually is the one that needs to make a con save. Giant Boar leaps up into the air, lands there, cracking and breaking the floor beneath him. 17, that's a success on the Drider. The Drider takes half damage, but is not knocked prone. 18 becomes 9 thunder damage. Leaps up, boom, explosive landing. There we go, and he's just sort of blocking the path for you there, Ayla. Nice.
Yep. That's
all
my,
right.
That's my. Well, I have more movement, but I want to stay here so I can be able to at least get closer to people if they need it.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Very
and that was my
good.
movement, my action, my bonus action. She's trying to hold this moon to her chest really tight.
Incredible. I gotta make a little quick roll here. No. And then no. Okay. They think you just fully disintegrated their boss, the Warlock, right? They don't know that you're concentrating on a spell. They're trying to figure out, like, what the fuck just happened. Ayla, they're going to be not focusing on you because of that. Odo, top of initiative, we go to you.
Oh boy.
What you got for us?
He's gonna move. Where's he moving to?
It's getting rowdy. It's getting rowdy.
Yeah, he likes it. He's got stuff to prove.
Hell yes.
25 feet there. He should be within 30 of everybody. For his action, he's going to use his Firewatch Van Braces.
Ooh, nice.
Fire shield.
The new magical item you just got here to cast as an action, your Fire Shield spell. Which one do you cast it at? The warm or the chill shield?
Whichever one's against fire. I'm pretty sure it's the warm one, right?
So the way it basically works is, let me find the Vam Braces. Where did we put those? Did I put those in miscellaneous and armor? Where are those?
I can cast Fire Shield.
Firewatch, Van Braces. So, check it out. Fire Shield basically says you have two options.
Okay.
You get resistance to fire and you reflect cold damage, or you get resistance to cold and you reflect fire damage. Which one would you like to do?
Reflect fire damage.
reflect fire damage. So you have you will have resistance to cold damage then, just so you know. And this is a spell you just sort of put on yourself, and you don't need to concentrate on. This is just on you now for 10 minutes. One of the 2 charges that you use up.
I'm sorry. I want us to have resistance to fire because we saw that fire.
You want to resist the fire, right?
Yes.
So that's a cold shield. I know it's very confusing,
Yeah, sorry,
but
we'll
it's
do
yes,
that one.
it's
My apologies. But that
all
goes,
good. You have cold damage that you're reflecting now, and fire damage sort of protection for yourself. Now, keep in mind, yes, because of the Firewatch Vambraces, as it says there, you and every friendly creature gains resistance to fire or cold damage, fire in this case, and you gain 1 more bonus to your AC because of these, as the sort of ice engulfs you here and covers you.
so it's +2.
Yes, so it's +1 always, but it becomes a
right.
+2 while this
Gotcha.
is active, right?
Gotcha. AC 22.
Which I made that in the little thing for your like AC modifiers in your character sheet. If you take a look at it. All right, everyone around you's got resistance to fire damage now. Incredible. What you got for us? You're now reflecting. Which, by the way, Odo, you should know, Rav. Smaller species and races like gnomes and halflings are no longer nerfed by the movement. In the 2024 edition of the game, all the races have 30 base move speed. So you got 5 more move speeds.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
minor change, but, nifty.
All right. Then he would move next to Plagueir.
Next to Plague, get in this guy's face.
That's his
All
action.
right.
And for his bonus action, I think he's good.
You know what's funny? I just realized that technically, because you are a fighter, Odo, with these Firewatch Vambraces, right, they say that you can use this spell twice, right? The Fire Shield spell is not concentration. So you can cast Fire Shield and do a Warm Shield, and then you can Action Surge and do Chill Shield as well. So you can give fire and cold resistance to everyone around you and yourself, right? Just like a funny thing to think about, but it is a possibility. Yep. All right, Odo, I believe that is going to be your turn.
Yep.
All right. Next up, we go to the Dryder Warlock, who is banished away. They are gone. Alright, very good. We go to the Dark Sniper. The Dark Sniper is looking down. They're currently frightened. They also have disadvantage on all attacks and saving throws. They're looking at Talion still. Talion, this person, is going to use a bonus action to steady aim, and they're going to make 3 disadvantage attacks against you, Talion. Talion, here comes. 11, and a 10. All miss. Talion, you've been in 100 battles by now, right? You are loading up your next shot on your bow, and we see this like shaking, frightened creature take these shots, and you don't even flinch. We see these whoosh, whoosh, whoosh sail right past you as you're just evening out your bow here, evening your aim out. That is them. They are no longer frightened at the end of their turn, but that's the entirety of their turn. Ettercaps, so we have 2 minions left, I believe, on the right there. Alcina, they're gonna just come over here and fight you, or try to at least. Alcina, 2 attacks against you. Claw 1, Claw 2. Ooh, 21, I believe, will clip you.
It will, however.
Oh.
I'll use my reaction.
Telekinetic reprisal. They're minions. They automatically fail because you rolled 10 or more damage. You kill both of them, right? One of them leaps and sort of claws against your shoulder as a blast of red sort of concussive energy sends them flying away. Yeah? Minions are all done and no more are coming. Yeah? Nicely done. Good reaction there. Talion. Talion, it's your turn now.
Talion just watches Alcina turn these bug things into like pink mist.
Yeah. Hell yes.
He'll look up back at the Dryder, the bow. He's like, "Let's finish this." Sharpshooter.
You see, as you say that, they hear it in like Elven. And by the magic of your bow, they hear it of like, I'm just done with you. And you see a look of utter horror in their eyes when they look at you. Let's take that shot. Super advantage.
Yep, knocking another.
Which I forget. It's like I always forget that the Elven accuracy is not like optional. That always happens. Whenever you have advantage on Dex, Charisma, Intelligence, whatever, right? You just get another one. Let's see it. That hits. Roll one more time just to see if it's a crit for the Elven accuracy. Yeah. I mean, yeah. The fucking goddamn, that's damage. Nice. Oh, it is a crit. Oh my goodness.
You manifested that, Jay.
Hell yes. Go ahead and click it, and we'll just use the additional damage on it for the attack.
So 71.
Jesus. So
82.
9.
It's 82 damage. Ooh.
86 on my count, unless I miscalculated somewhere. 45 and a 30, and then a 9 and a 2. Yeah. Oh my god. You absolutely... they look at you, and you see them... Dark Queen, protect me! And they start running, they drop their bow, start crawling up the wall, this 60-foot wall. As they're running from you here, we close in, like the camera angle sort of close up of you here. What does the shot look like? This is an extreme overkill, so their body is like destroyed in some way. How do you kill them?
Well, kind of like how my roll 20 like archer. It's like just channeling like the sizzling power of like both just like chronal energy is just being pinpricked into this point, and I just released the arrow. And whereas Alcia's was more like a red mist, this thing is just a purplish and black, like she was there and now a void space in her lower half is all that's left.
Blasting this thing apart. It looks out, seeing most of its abdomen destroyed, its body folds outwards, and you see two parts of it fall down, smashing across the rocks below. All of the Driders are horrified. They're looking at like what is happening. All of a sudden, you guys are overtaking this situation so powerfully. Yep.
And
nice. That's your normal attack.
And so I'll actually walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll walk up here, 35, see all of them, and then I'll go for another arrow. It's like, so, who wants to die next?
Who's getting the swift death this time?
I'm just announcing it to all of them, like.
You see a look of fear in their eyes here. They're blinded by this moonlight. They're looking around, unable to do anything. Their powerful spellcaster just disappeared. Their dark sniper just instantly destroyed. You see them looking out. There's a flickering a little bit of that like Lolth red magic in their eyes, but in this moment they are extremely demoralized. They are losing a hope to fight.
Yeah, this guy up here on the cliff, swift death to you have wronged me.
Excellent.
No sneak
He's
attack.
up about 20 feet, which means he would have cover, but you don't care. So, take your shot.
I'll knock another Devil's Soul arrow.
Oof, okay. That time, 24 minus 3. Yeah, that will hit. Let's see the damage.
That's going to be 41.
Ooh,
damage.
41 points of damage, and he is frightened off you immediately. Using up those arrows, amazing. You hit, and again, they grab for their eyes, and they see a demonic visage of a fiendish commander when they look at you.
I imagine it's I imagine it's more the opposite, because like these things are technically demons. I imagine what are demons afraid of, and telling is just kind of giving off. He is a follower of the platinum, so maybe giving off this like silvery shim.
Cool. A little more like draconic angelic kind of warrior instead. Hell yes. I was just describing it based on like what they were made from, the big pit fiend guy, right? But yes, I like that description more. That's awesome. Talion, nicely done. Unless you have a bonus action.
Still have some movement.
Always bonus action dash to go a crazy hasted amount.
Artifact's gone. I'll see. Ayla has it.
Yeah.
I think Italian is just going to like move 5 feet to the right,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna use another 5 feet to like just bye-bye, and I'll step down, bonus action hide.
Yes. Go ahead and stealth roll that. You have your advantage. While you go and roll that, nice, 28, you're gone. No one has a chance of finding out where you are. They're just looking around like, where did he go? Find him! We go now to the Driders. Now, here's the thing, Talion, you are hidden. However, that means the guy that you frightened doesn't see you. So he is allowed. He still makes rolls with disadvantage because he knows you're somewhere around, but he can't approach until he sees you, right? Which he won't because you rolled such crazy high stealth, right? So he will just use all of his movement to kind of like move this way, and that's about all for him this turn. Actually, no, he does have a ranged ability that he's going to use with disadvantage. Odo, you're going to have 2 of these Driders rush up to you and fight you over here, while Alcina, you're going to have the guy who's frightened on the right there make some poison burst attacks against you. You see as they open their mouths sort of predator style, kind of sideways and out, globules of poison start streaking out towards you guys. Here goes. Each of these guys, these are Driders. We fought them before. We know they're dangerous. They all have disadvantage this turn for being either frightened or having that moonlight curse placed on them. Alcina, we're going to start with you. 3 disadvantage. Poison burst. Well, actually, sorry. No, they can do something else here. They're all 3 going to unleash on Alcina and on Odo there. As bonus action, they're going to use their Magic of the Spider Queen, and they're going to cast all 3, like bam, 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 quick rapid fire here, fairy fire spells. So I need Alcina and Odo to give me 3 consecutive DC 14 dex saves, or you guys will be fairy fired, and these guys will have advantage on the attacks. Plague needs to make the same save.
Thank Christ I'm hasted.
That's right. Being hasted does give you advantage on dex saves. Good on 1, good on 2, good on 3. All right. Odo. Ooh, Odo, you failed the first one. You succeed the second one.
Use my shield,
succeed the
shield
third
master.
one.
Well, actually, hang on, Odo. I'm gonna chronal shift Odo's first one. Reroll that.
Doesn't need it.
That failed deck.
Oh. Before you do here, I think I was gonna say your shield master says what exactly? It says like you can reduce damage, I believe, right? Let me see
The second
here.
one. I can add the
When
shield
you take
bonus
the
to it.
attack action, you can add your shield bonus to your dex saves against a spell or a harmful effect. Incredible, yes. Your shield is, I believe, a +1 shield. Your arcane mirror. So that is exactly a 14, right? You guys succeed. Good looking out from Talion, but
bonus,
no
right? I'm
needs.
sorry. The shield bonus gives you +2, plus the +1, so it's +3. Is that not correct?
Right, so technically +3 total. Yeah, good call. All right, they will fail, therefore, no normal rolls, just disadvantage for them. Alcina, 3 disadvantage poison bursts. 1, 14, 12, 23 with disadvantage. I think that one's going to collect.
Yeah.
Talion, if you wanted to chronal shift that one, you could.
Yeah, I'll chronal shift the one that's going to hit Alcina.
Excellent. The reroll says 16. That's a miss. Okay, nice. Talion, you see this creature unleash a poisonous burst, and it's just about to hit Alcina, and you tap into that Chronergy magic. Rewinding time, the poison moves back, allowing Alcina to move out of the way just in time. Incredible. Odo, with disadvantage, you're getting 6 attacks. 6 4-leg attacks against... Yeah. Odo, here comes. With disadvantage. 16, 17, 12, 19. Natural 1. 10. That's all of them missing. Every single one of them missing as you. You are just bam, 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 blocking all these, parrying all of these, spinning and moving around. You're too fast for them. At this point, the moon curse is dissipated from them, as well as Alcina. It is now your turn. All right, we got big, beefy, powerful enemies. So what you got?
Well, I've got attack 1.
Attack
26.
1. Nicely done. 26, right? For 20 points of damage. Solid. Bam.
Attack
For
2
damage
for
taken.
31.
Attack 2, now with Vex applying 18 points of damage. Nice. Chopping right through him. Legs are flying off.
Attack 3 for 22.
Attack 3, this is the bonus action one, right?
Yep.
Or no, this is the hasted one, or which one is this?
Oh yeah, that would
I see
be
it's time.
yeah, no, yes, that was time for that was bonus action. First
Bonus action for 14.
Yeah.
Just about bloodied, like almost bloodied.
Hasted.
Bam! Natural 20. Hasted attack here. Very good. The blender is working overtime. 19 plus 11. 30 points of damage. Massive chunk. Barely, not barely alive, but like well in bloodied.
Bonus action number 2.
Natural 20 again for 17 points of damage. You kill him with that. From full health to 0. Alcina, you shoot. All of these swings, removing each leg, arm, head, all of it. You disassemble. You dissect this giant bug, man. Incredible work here. Alcina, what does this look like? Is this one slash and we see 1,000 cuts appear on him? Or is it very, like, brutal, each impact chopping and tearing through bones? Like, what does this look like?
There's like the first one is like she like swings down, she cuts off like one of those forelimbs, right? Parries around, cuts off a second, stabs up with Time Piercer, swings in for like a second swing, chop off a leg. And then she like kicks up, right? Because she has those big like steel-toed boots. Like she kicks up and drives her knee into its like lower abdomen to get it to rear up. Swings up, stabs Omen upwards, and then drives the Time Piercer in, kind of like as it like further exposes its abdomen and like rips it open.
Incredible. An absolute flurry of attacks. Bam, 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 bam. Hits the ground. He has a moment right before the flurry of attacks starts where he's like, the Dark Queen will protect me. I am her favorite son. I will. And then he sees you like a demon moving towards him. And already, before he even realizes his body is disassembled. Incredible. That's, 6 attacks from you. Not bad at all. Sorry, 5. 5 attacks total
1,
here.
2,
Sheesh.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Next level is 6.
That's right. All right. Amazing. Alcina, that, I think, is going to be your turn.
Yep.
Unless you're going to move somewhere. All right.
I don't need to. Well, actually, yeah. I'm
Close
gonna
distance with
take my
someone, though.
movement, keep this guy from going after people. That'll be it.
Incredible. Very good. You go after this guy. That guy is no longer frightened at this point, having had his turn done. Alcina, that's you. Ayla, it is your turn. Your banishment is keeping their sort of like powerful spellcaster away. Yeah.
So in order for
You guys
me...
I was gonna say, you guys fought a similar warlock type creature. Well, actually, no, you did not. The rescue party fought a lone warlock before, so don't worry about it. Take your turn.
Okay, in order for me to be able to see Alcina, do I have to be here? Like here? Or do I have to be higher up? Like I have to be up here.
You have a passive perception of 24. This is like a 10-foot rise, right? I think about halfway up the steps, you'll be able to see
Right
her.
here? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna move up. Now, I have to read this because I don't think I'm high enough level as a sorcerer to do 2 different types of sorcery, right?
No, I believe it's level like 9 for sorcerers. You're
Okay.
8 or something like that. Your innate magic lets you do like 2 meta magics in a same spell.
Oh, I will, because I'm kind of fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Okay, I'm gonna heal Alcina with the distance spell Cure Wounds.
Okay. Distance spell Cure Wounds. What level are you blasting this?
I'm gonna do. Oh, she's kind of.
She's down about 40. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it changed it, right? Because it's like 2d8 plus.
Yes.
Right?
It's 2d8 per. If you want to be really mathematical about it, it's about on average 10 plus your wisdom hit points per level.
Okay, we'll do level 4 just to be safe.
Level 4, big healing. Okay, go right ahead. You can just roll it manually because it'll roll the thing separately, right?
I think I
you can
fixed
just
it.
Go ahead and. Oh, you did fix it. Nice. Oh, that's big healing. My God, good rolls. You got 7, 7, 7, 8 on the d8s there. Alcina, you're back to full hit points instantly here. You feel a warm touch on your back of your shoulder here as you think to yourself Ayla, what are you doing here? It's the middle of the front line and such. And you look over and you see she's reached out from afar, but you can feel her hand on you, her presence, and this incredibly serene, powerful healing that washes through you here. Jen, it's actually been a little bit since you described to us. What do we see? 40 hit points that Alcina is missing is a lot of hit points. That's like a third of her hit points. She's kind of wounded. So what does this look like? Do we see wounds magically just dissipate? Do they stitch together? Do we see expedited healing where scars grow over them? What does this look like? This massive healing you do?
It's gonna look like small, little, beacons spinning back time, and then moonlight going into her wounds and closing them up.
Hell yes. Hell yes, that is your action. Anything else? You can also do that teleport.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna drink a potion for me. I'm gonna drink one for me.
Okay.
Like a bonus action.
Go right ahead.
Right ahead. What is superior?
Superior is 8d4 plus 8 up to a maximum of 40. Yeah.
You said 8d4.
So on average, you're looking at 8d4 plus 8. Yes.
Oh shit! I gotta type that in.
Yeah, it only goes up to 5 dice on the dice roller thing.
Oh god, I rolled a lot of ones.
84 plus 8, that's a 25 healing to you. Massive, huh?
You said what it was? I
Back
said 17?
17 plus 8, huh? So 25 total, huh?
That's good enough, and then she's
Back
gonna
about
teleport.
half, very good.
She's gonna teleport back.
30 feet, you disappear with the staff of the Voyager. Very good.
And then Plig's gonna help Odo with this guy here.
Plig is going to jump on back. The Drider is going to get an opportunity attack here, as Plig's going to try and move back to do his charge attack here. The Drider makes an attack against Plig. That is a miss against Plig with his armor. Plig is going to move back and then move on in to make a Tusk attack. 21, Plig hits, and he's going to use his charge attack, Jesus, to do extra 18 points of damage here. Plig does 13 plus 18. Plig does 31 points of damage to this guy, and this guy needs to make a DC 15 strength save or be knocked prone. He goes prone. Plig knocks this giant Drider down. Just sort of screams, charges on in, boom, picks him by all of his legs and just sort of flips him upside down through the air. As Plig is just sort of pushing him around on the floor.
That was for his charge.
Oh,
that
right.
was for his charge, yeah.
No, remember, we rolled for it preemptively last turn, so we can just use this one for the next turn. We'll just know he won't get it next turn as well. Alright. Ayla and Plig, that is your guys' turns. Yep. As now, we go to Odo. Odo, what you got for us? The enemy's prone at your feet. These guys have high AC, but you have advantage.
Thanks, Plig. I appreciate the gift. Go ahead.
19 is the AC of these guys exactly. Thank you, Plig. Very nice. 14, 16 points of damage to this guy. Close to bloodied. Nice. That is 16, 18 points of damage. Well in bloodied now.
Bonus action. He's already down, so. Yeah.
Now, like I said, I don't know if you still have your action surge or not, but you do. You guys will be able to. You guys asked this last time. You guys are gonna be able to get a short rest of some sort after this combat to do whatever next thing we gotta do.
Okay, then yeah, we'll use action surge.
Action surge. Yes, he's prone. Let's do it. Keep it going.
All right.
He's sapped. He has disadvantage on the next attack roll. 18 just misses, unfortunately, by 1.
All right. Second attack, right?
One more, yes. Action surge gives you your attacks. Nice, 15 more points damage. He's gonna be alive still, but he's pretty well in bloodied right
Okay,
now.
we'll use the last War Priest thing. For bonus action.
Last War Priest. Let's do it. Bonus action strike. Hits. Does 14 plus 2, 16 points of damage. Again, from nearly full hit points here. Odo, this creature has not been able to land a single attack on you. Him and all of his allies here. How do you kill this one as he goes to the ground?
Well, we can't forget Plague did most of the work there, so as Plague charges in and knocks him over, Odo just jumps in and starts thrusting down finessely with precision at his heart.
Incredible. Each time this creature tries to leap up or reach up for you, you slash at a tendon and slash at a wrist and slash at his arm, where every time you counter his moves like a master duelist would, rather than going on full offensive before your foe is beaten and brought low before you slash quickly at his throat. He tries to utter a foul prayer. Yeah. Incredible. Plague just sort of happened to a little happy dance there, stomping on this guy's head. Alright. Last enemy remaining.
Kaido will come over here and give Italian advantage.
Help action for the next person. Very good. The Warlock is still banished. We go to Talion. Talion, it's time to finish this.
Yep. And I'll step 5, 10, 15. He's still marked by my bow, so. Advantage. Sneak. Another Devil Soul Arrow.
Let's do it. Super advantage. That hits. Let's see if it crits. Doesn't crit. So we'll take the hit. Roll it up. Kaboom! 47? 47 points. This guy's bloodied. Like really badly bloodied immediately. Boom! An arrow takes off one entire shoulder as the arm sort of loses any autonomy, yeah?
Second attack. No sneak attack. And another.
No sneak. Let's go. Another Devil Soul Arrow. Oh, very good. No crit, but a hit. Let's do it. 27, that plus the 9, that ends the combat. Incredible. One arrow blasts off its shoulder and the arm is sort of torn off. This creature screams. The second arrow, as it tries to reach forward with this like poisonous slash arrow right through the throat, tearing open the side of its sort of a jugular and the side of its neck as the head just sort of folds sideways and inward. Queen, falling to the ground. Before Alcina and Odo just like stomping on it right there. Bam, bam, bam. The fight is instantly over. As Talion, you watch the elven runes on the bow begin to fade away slowly. Your oath fulfilled. As the combat is ended, all of you look on out and feel this powerful magic fill this space as the moonlight comes through and forth again. You guys stare on out and you feel a cold chill. Not a chill of stress or panic, but a chill of a deep winter, a darkness and sanctuary. Ayla, very much so reminiscent of your winter home, of Pasea still. This washes across the land here. As Ayla, you get a momentary sort of sense of premonition. By being successful here and recovering this artifact, not letting it fall, your goddess here, the Moonweaver, promises to be at your side and provide you aid once you go to Basea still to destroy the invaders there. The moonlight remains for a moment, almost this miraculous, strange light that appears before slowly fading away. As all of you feel the adrenaline rushing through you, as you feel the victory is yours. Incredible.
So the actual artifact, does it disappear?
No, it's in your hands. It's just there. You just feel the gratitude of the goddess for preserving it, for being able to preserve it.
It's just the size of like a massive like plush from a carnival.
I know.
It's like that big.
Can I, because I remember I heard a sound from it, like a person that was speaking to me through it. Do I still hear it?
You heard what you thought for a moment what must have been the previous like wielder or user of it. Now that the battle is over, you do not hear any such things.
So it
Only
could
thing
be
you heard was
something
the sort of...
I don't know if Alondra has Identify. I don't know what this thing is. So
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Sorry, Alondra. Keep dancing in your K-pop dance.
Well,
I have a book of rituals.
That's right. Absolutely, Alcina, you can take a moment here and inspect this. This is a greater artifact of Sehanin. A powerful holy symbol that was worn by the many champions of the Moonweave.
I'm sorry, did you say worn?
Well, used or worn, like the what it looks like if you like use it as a holy symbol, it would like float behind your head with its like tips of the crescent moon kind of like behind you, almost like a vertical halo type of thing. Or it can be used as a part of like jewelry if you're like a really big person. This one in particular, you looking at it, Alcina, like this was a giant's holy symbol. This was used, though. This priest was a giant, like a real giant creature, right? That's probably why it's so big. But it's not like a magical item, in a sense that like it would resize for the next user.
Does it require like attunement? It
does not require attunement. It has a once forever, like once per life ability. You can call upon its power by using your action to cast an 8th level Moonbeam spell. The spell you cast, the spell cast in this, the Moonbeam spell cast in this way does not require concentration, and it has a DC saving throw of 17.
You can just put this in my house like a chandelier.
Hold on, 1 sec. I understand this right, that I glean from it, and she kind of takes it and she upends it like around and steps behind Ayla, and like she just kind of like holds it up and like waits for like the floating effect to like kick in.
You sort of hold it there and you watch it. Yeah, go ahead.
You are a priest, so it should take effect. There we go. The float right there.
You see little star and moon kind of symbols and runes ignite on it, and it begins to glow, and then gently lift, and it's just sort of kind of like floating right behind your head, right behind you, almost like a lunar crown of sorts. And for Odo there, for Rav, we're not necessarily hand-waving the Warlock, but the Banish spell says they're gone for some time. However, if the caster of the spell concentrates for 1 minute, and the creature is not of this plane, which is Drider is not, they are instead permanently banished to their place of origin. Right? They're just exiled back to hell. So unless you, Ayla, like, no, let's bring her back so we can torture her, or question her, or whatever you would want to do, right? Okay. Excellent. All of the enemies banished and destroyed. You guys hear the battling that's happening. Alondra, who's nearby, who's been fighting other demons in the background in this montage, right? Arrives as well to sort of join us here. As you see a bunch of these like Kryn Dynasty Aurora Watch soldiers arriving and like clearing out the rest of these demon ambushers and these like Ettercaps and Dragloths. They look on up to you, Tally, and you see one of your scouts. Scout Captain, excellent work as always, as expected of you, Scout Captain, recovering the artifact. We better hurry back to the war encampments. They're gonna need this one and the other artifacts to sort of start setting up this magical restrainment ritual.
I agree. We should probably. And Tally begins to sway, and then he falls face first into the barrels.
Alcina, you feel the same, right? As haste wears off, and both of you just fucking fall down.
Yeah.
I think they're having a stroke. I have to help them.
I smell
It's
toast.
okay. My haste potion just wore off. Give me a minute. I'll be okay.
Oh, you know
I'm
that
just-
means I could tickle you when you can't do anything. It's gonna tickle him.
Tally just goes wide-eyed.
Just gonna tickle him.
Staring outside. You see this scout looking at this like weirdly morbid moment of like piles of demonic bodies everywhere, like tickle my friend in the middle of a war. As this person is like, oh god, I'm just gonna, oh god, there's more of them. He goes to fight. As Alcina and Tally, you guys feel the haste spell wear off and shake it off.
I do not consent.
Incredible.
I do not consent.
On the ground. Incredible. Plague thinks it's a game, so he starts pushing both of you guys around. He's like, we're just pushing each other, right? So Ayla, you're getting flung backwards by this gigantic pig. He's just sort of excited to be here.
All right, the breakfast meat is attacking me.
No, he's not breakfast. He's my sweet plague. Come here, plague.
Talion looks up.
Come.
As the haste wears up, Talion looks over to the giant boar. I can make a good roast out of you.
So much bacon when you think about it.
You guys had my plague. I will not help you with your dragon.
You forgot about him until recently.
Did not. We were dead.
I didn't forget. I was just dead. Excellent.
Talion gives his head a shake and then begins to stand up and dust off.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Excellent. We have the holy artifact. It's time to return, right? You guys hear screeches, and landing nearby is few of these like soldiers that have brought you your these dragonets, those like mini wyvern creatures that we've been riding on. As you guys hop onto them and fly your way back. Yep.
One thing while we're in the air.
Yes.
I imagine like T'Challa is just on my shoulder, like pretending it's flying, and just like tongue like toothless from.
Hell yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Half-chain dragon, yeah.
Got its wing out and like toothless, just has its tongue dangling out in the wind.
Bah. Incredible. You guys return on back, and you see that things have sort of kicked up into motion. Back at this war camp in front of Bazzoxan here. Moving around are battalions of soldiers, few thousand of them that are present here now. Many like orcish and dark elven warriors, a bunch of like goblins about, but a ton of war beasts, like those. We have all manner of sort of like war buffalo. You see the moorbounders around. You see multiple like ogres, like battalions, not battalions, but like dozens of ogres in a group together who are sort of like shock troopers who are like ready to go. They have their big clubs and everything. You see clerics of the Luxa nearby praying and enchanting, casting powerful like bless spells on everyone. As you look across, and in the distance you see multiple smaller camps that have been slowly kind of set up in a perimeter around the tower. As you guys arrive, you see sort of looking back up over to you all. Is the many different like sergeants and captains that are here, and the moment you guys arrive, you do notice that Baron is not here currently. As you guys sort of arrive, you see these sergeants and captains and such approach you. Incredible! You have found it. You have retrieved it. If you are ready, we can set it up right away. Everyone is sort of waiting on us here, and you couldn't have arrived at a better time. Our Dunamancers are ready to start channeling the spell, the magic, the ritual, to start activating this this sort of barrier around it. I believe everything is in order and ready to begin, which means the moment we start this spell, you all from this side and Taskand Varen from the sort of flank, as well as so many other soldiers that we have here, will start pushing their way in. But as it was sort of briefly discussed, your mission will be pushing past most of their forces by means of violence or stealth, however all of you, of course, see fit or necessary, and making your way under the tower while we fight the many thousands upon thousands of fiends that are here today. And he points, and you guys can see some 2-3 miles ahead where Basil's begins that massive wall around it. You see screeching hordes of fiends that have gathered ready to defend this. And I'm talking like thousands upon thousands of demons and devils of all shapes and sizes that are there to fight, right? As you all, they sort of look to you like, hey, okay, give us the artifact, right? They need the artifact to start this.
How long do we have to sit for a moment?
We need to activate the ritual here. We have the ritual will take just about an hour or so.
Great.
Our soldiers, sorry?
What would happen to the artifact?
Well, its magic will be greatly expanded, used for the channeling of this. It won't destroy it. It just it's going to use its power as a sort of divine conduit, a divine channel of energy. Ayla, if you want to give me an Arcana roll to see if you can understand what are the repercussions of using it.
Ooh, I would like to take that.
Goddamn! All right.
Oh.
So,
I want to add one too. Just see. 16.
Why not? Yeah. I'll see that you think to yourself it might use up its magic. Whatever magic it has left in it, it might fully sort of use it up. Ayla on a 28, I think yes, it would. However, if you were to sort of enchant it further, you might be able to make it sort of keep its power that once per campaign, I guess, use ability to send that moonbeam down. If you want to, Ayla, you can give me a religion roll to do an ancient prayer to the Moonweaver and empower it further so it would keep its magic even after being used up here.
Okay. She will do that, but just to make sure, I'm gonna take a spell out of Cass's book. And I'm gonna use this.
Oh, embrace destiny! All right, very good. What level do you want to cast it at?
Level 2.
Level 2. Go ahead and roll 2d20s. Usually, Rav rolls it in secret and keeps the numbers for himself. If you want to roll it in secret, you can. If you want to roll it in public, you can.
Oh God.
Okay, well that does not help much. This only lasts for 1 minute, so
okay, yeah,
I don't know how helpful this will be.
Nope, I took the risk, so I'm gonna just
All right,
you said religion, correct?
Religion roll. You can guidance yourself if you want to.
Okay, I will.
Oh, sorry, you can't. Well, you can guidance yourself, but then embrace destiny is going away. Yeah.
That's fine. I will do that.
By the way, I should let you know, Jenny, you did not roll those numbers in secret, just so you know.
I did! I hit 2 GM!
No, I know. You did for your character sheet, but then you use the dice roller feature of Roll20, right, to roll these numbers.
Okay.
In the dice roller, there's a little In the dice roller, there's a little GM button as well. You will see,
shit. Okay, I didn't see that before.
At the very top. It's fine. Don't worry about it. These rolls. That's why I figured you were just saying
oh shit. Here in fucking secret, so I'm like, whatever. I'm all fucked up.
No, that's right. No worries. 26. Add that D4. Add that D4. See if you can make it a 30. On a 30, you incur a miracle. Nice. 26. Ayla rolled a 26 plus the 4, so that's a 30 exactly here. Ayla, you channel a powerful prayer, a moment of serenity and moment of sort of peace. It's been a long time since you had a moment of peace to actually commune with your goddess. It's been a very long time. As you do, you feel her presence and her powerful support in this moment here. You preserve the magic of this holy artifact of the Moonweaver. Even if it's used today, it will not expend its power. In fact, it will have a further additional effect. Something that will happen as we sort of go on. At some moment, a divine miracle will occur. Like, you don't know what exactly that entails, but Jen, for the rest of this Bazozan encounter here, if you're ever like, we could really use some help right now, you can decide to just, like, call in this, like, miracle effect. And some sort of Moonweaver effect. The goddess will come through in some major way for you. So at some point, just decide to call it in, let me know, and something's gonna happen.
Okay. She will say, I want this back after your ritual.
Yes, certainly. The Lady of Light, of course, as you say. They just salute and say, absolutely, you're the hero.
She'll tap it and like, she'll be like, give it to them, but like reluctant to give it to them. Like, let them take it from her hands.
Fucking...
I'm sorry, okay?
Excellent.
I just, okay.
All right, very well. We are ready to begin. All of you regain whatever strength you can in this short time, and let's do this. Bazuzan will be ours again. Glory to the dynasty, glory to the bright queen, glory, and they're all sort of chanting, getting ready. They're setting up this magical circle. A bunch of Dunamancer's place this holy symbol there. It starts glowing, the runes around it, it starts appearing. You guys do have an opportunity to take a short rest here. So everyone, whoever gets anything from a short rest, go ahead and click that short rest button. Roll some hit dice if you need to.
Start of it, like before it even starts, I'm gonna use a bonus action to regenerate one psi point. And then at the end of it, because I get that feature back on a short rest, I'll use it again to regenerate another psi point.
One more. Very good. Okay. Excellent. Rav, as a quick mention, as a war priest, something they changed in the 2024 edition of the game. As the war domain cleric, you regain your guided strike, not your guided strike ability, but your war priest bonus action attacks on a short rest now, rather than a long rest. So that's nice. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Boom, there we go. Some dice rolls. Everyone roll up whatever you gotta roll up.
Quick question. Sorry. When I multi-classed in a cleric, it didn't give me the option to like pick skills or anything. Do I get skills?
No, you do not get proficiencies or anything. Only some classes like Bard and Rogue get extra proficiencies, but no, most classes do not.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. As you guys all rest on up and recover your strength. Let's see here. Incredible. Bam. All right, friends. You see, everyone is waiting for your mark, right? You're the big heroes. They know that you guys are the ones that fucked over Lolth and her many plans many times. They're waiting for you guys. Like, the moment you guys are ready, we are beginning this ritual. We're ringing the bells. We're sounding the horns, and all of these war camps we have set around Bazan are gonna start doing this ritual of like restraining the demonic presence here. When the short rest is finished, is there anything else to be said or done? Or do we all just give a nod of like, do it, get it started, huh?
I think get it started. Do temp HPs reset at rests? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Temp HP lasts until you take until you take a long rest. So you have it until the end of the day.
Sweet.
Do I have to heal Plague, or he doesn't get any hit dice, right? I would have to heal him.
Oh, no, sorry, he does. He will roll some hit dice for himself. Thank you for reminding me. Where did Plague go? Plaguey. Plague is a huge creature, therefore his hit dice is a d12. Big boy. He has a few of these. He'll, I think, roll 4. His con is a +3, so for a total of 12. He will recover 39 hit points, which puts him at 94 out of 95 hit points. He's missing a single hit point. He's good. All right.
Okay.
Excellent. Friends, this is going to be a two-parter here. First of all, you see everyone like ready to go. As you guys give the signal, give the nod, give the go-ahead, you see this sergeant has sort of been talking to you guys for some time. Kind of exhale, looking a little kind of... He's a war-readied veteran, but even this is just sort of kind of like a jarring sight. These demonic armies up ahead. You see he looks across. He looks on across the field in the distance. And you see he takes out a horn. He looks to the Dunamancers who have gathered around this holy symbol of Sehanin. Gives them a nod. They begin to Agne, Omni, Omnia, Dominus, Emne. They start casting spells, chanting magical words. Runic symbols ignite beneath them, and the holy symbol of Sehanin begins to glow powerfully, sending a beam of sort of pale blue light into the sky. As the sergeant sounds this massive horn. As he does, you see the beams of light shooting up from multiple different war camps surrounding Bazzoxan. Golden, sort of golden yellow, a fiery red beam. In the far off in the distance, use like a shaded gray beam that goes on up, and all of them go on up as these Dunamancers cast this ritual, this circle magic spell, and you watch these beams connect together by multiple shades, almost like rainbow-colored walls of energy. They're like thin and kind of mist-looking. They don't look like they actually like prevent you guys from going in or out, just probably fiend creatures. As it binds them together, you watch the wall begin to push forward. As the Arcanists sort of thrust their arms out, the wall begins to squeeze in. You hear the many captains and sergeants here go, "For the dynasty, for the bright queen, right now, brothers and sisters, we fight for the Luxon, for the future and the past, for our people. Fight!" And all of them go charging in. Thousands upon thousands of these dynasty warriors, the Aurora Watch, begin charging forward with you guys in tow, leaping up on your dragonets here. You see off from each side, multitudes of hundreds of soldiers are rushing in from these other war camps as you see the horrifying enemy ahead of you here. Demons, Lulf's servants, maddened cultists, Driders, all manner of gigantic spider monsters, demonic or otherwise, all begin to rush forward. With a unified roar, they all begin to rush forward. As you guys are flying overhead, beneath you, you see the clash. Fire and brimstone, explosions and blood, screams and roars, war cries of battle here. Down below, you see spinning around, carving through dozens upon dozens of them, is Varen Thalis, right? You see him fighting on through. He looks on up to you guys some 150 feet up in the air, flying on these dragonets, and you see him just give you all a nod of like, you got this, we'll do our part here. Just as that happens, you hear these screams as from the shadowy clouds above, dipping down and flying towards us, are these gigantic, they look like wyverns, but they're made out of shadow. As these like gigantic umbral bat creatures with like red veins that look like spider webs crawling across them are flying towards us now. As these shadow monsters appear, how are we first of all gonna get past them? They are trying to knock us out of the sky. Friends, first part of invading or retaking Bazzoxan here is dealing with a few obstacles, a skill check challenge here. I need you guys to just basically like describe what you do. It can be as complicated or as simple as I cast a current spell and I tie it to this other spell and I do multiple of these things together, or it can be I attack with weapon, right? Depending on how effective I think that kind of a solution will be, it'll depend on the DC of the challenge. So that's it. We see multiple of these shadow, ghastly kind of bat creatures, each like a huge creature, the size of like an elephant, right? Gigantic. There's a dozen of them flying in our direction. 150 feet above this massive battle happening below. What do we do about them? As we are fully in dim light, there's no light coming through from above, and these creatures seem to thrive in shadow.
If I can, if it could be allowed, as we're riding in, if we can kind of like form up as they charge in, could use the psychic barrier to erect kind of like a bubble around us and let them slam into it.
Yes, that's a very cool idea. Absolutely. Jess, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw here as you conjure up the shield and you try to sort of endure as they continue to pelt against it.
Let's see. 23.
Let's go. These shadowy fiends keep slamming into your barrier, trying to sort of push on through. Some of them manage to sort of get their massive kind of like front claws through, but you are able to sort of reinforce the barrier, crushing some of their limbs as one of them fully sort of charges, goes to burst through the barrier as you sort of reflection kind of blast it away, and we see it kind of careening down and exploding on impact and shadowy sort of destruction. You keep up the barrier here as you guys move through the sort of first wave of them here. You guys hear a sound. It's the first wave here. The first skill check is a success. As you guys continue to move, you hear a sound. Omne Domine Hondare. You look down and you see upon one of the towers on the wall of Bazzoxan is a group of these like 5-6 mages. They are conjuring up a fiery red sort of spell that they all go to fling your way. They're not sent it yet, but they're about to, right? They're conjuring like basically like an arcane ballista of a bunch of these mages making it a giant arcane projectile, circle casting a spell, making it so it goes super crazy long distance, about to toss at us like a massive, gigantic, high-level fireball. How do we deal with these guys? They are maybe at this point like 400, 500 feet away, yeah?
This is no problem for Talion, so Talion is just going to bring out the Oath Bow and just aim for a headshot.
Absolutely. I'll say here, Talion, you can absolutely, with your Oath Bow, try here to take out some of these guys. I will leave it up to you here. You can, with your Oath Bow, just make one weapon attack, and this will be the skill check for this. Or, if you want to instead, you can roll the damage of your Oath Bow with your sneak attack and Oath Bow and everything you can attach to it attached. And if you hit a certain number of damage, will be basically like how many of them you destroy, yeah? So attack roll or attack damage, your choice here.
Let's do damage.
Let's do damage, alright. Roll the attack, ignore whatever the attack roll is, we're just looking at damage.
Not adding a Demon Soul arrow to this. Keeping those for...
Gotcha. Very good, very good.
Alright, so damage... 49.
49 damage on a damage DC of 40. You guys watch as, again, compressing time and dunamancy into this arrow. You fire it off as it whoosh, travels at incredible speed. All of these mages go to fire off this, and as the arrow impacts, we cut back to you guys on the backs of these wyverns as the tower that they're on, the top of it just explodes, and you see it stop in time for a moment before it all falls to the ground some hundreds of feet below. These mages blown off the tower here as you packed enough arcane sort of energy into this impact to fully destroy the top of the tower here. As the mages are scattered to the wind, you guys continue to move past them. Last thing, as you guys are about to make landfall and land on the inside of the courtyard, which is now greatly emptied. There are some demons running about still, but it's greatly emptied as 10,000, maybe like 8,000 or something, demonic and devilish creatures are all like outside of the wall, battling against the Varin and the rest of the dynasty's forces. You guys are coming down, and you hear a clicking, chittering sound as quickly moving sideways on the wall is one of the biggest fucking spiders you've ever seen. You see this like 30-foot tall, gigantic tarantula-style spider with a bunch of red eyes that are going down its body. It talks in strange demonic language, summoning madness and sort of jealousy with every breath. As this thing looks on up and climbs onto the side of the wall just as we're about to sort of fly past it, and it's about to leap on up to sort of reach for us just as we're kind of cresting the wall. Alcina and Talion, you guys have already taken an action in this, so it would have to be either Ayla or Odo, as though you guys are still currently, like Talion is still like shooting mages on these towers and such, while Alcina, you're sending like psychic unleashing psychic energies against these like shadow bat creatures that are following us. So, gigantic spider trying to bring us down with webs and claws. How do we deal with them?
So, I think Odo would have his dragonet fly pretty close, and Odo would leap off onto the spider, trying to cause a distraction for a second so everybody else can get by, strike with his Shadow Wisp, and then transport back to his dragonet and fly away.
Hell yes. You leap on down. For you here, Odo, you can... Are you intending to, like, kill it or just, like, get it off you guys for a moment here? Or distract it, perhaps?
Yeah, just get it past.
Yeah, I was going to say, either you can get me an attack roll, or you can give me a constitution save to see here if you're able to endure its attack to land your, like, counter attack on it. Because it was in process of, like, climbing up and then, like, jumping and leaping towards us. Your call.
Let's go with the attack.
Attack roll, okay. You off the dragonet, go for it. Let's go. 23 is a partial success here. You leap on up and manage to sort of land a killing blow on this thing off of your dragonet, but not before it manages to swipe with one of its forelegs, fully impaling your dragonet into a wall. Your mount fallen, you stumble and fall off of it here as you land down. You manage to sort of land to best of your abilities and not injuring yourself. You destroy the spider, but you lose your sort of like aerial vehicle, if you want to think of it as that. One last roll we need here. Ayla, you're the only one who can make it. Especially now with Odo down on the ground and you guys leaping off of your dragonets here in the courtyard. You see a bunch of demonic entities gathering together. We see gigantic, like, frog demons. You see these, like, multiple, like, 4 arms on their bodies. Gigantic, like, demonic spellcasters with, like, Doc Ock style, like, spider legs emerging from their backs. You see a bunch of these, like, kind of, like, goblinoid-looking demonic creatures with, like, no skin on their body, just massive teeth and black eyes. A horde of demons surrounds us here. Ayla, how do you deal with a horde of demons surrounding us?
Horde of demons. Okay.
They don't seem to be particularly, like, powerful demons. There's just, like, a ton of them. Once again, this doesn't necessarily need to be like, I cast one spell. It can be like, I cast a combination of spells, and I do this little montage of attacks or prayers or whatever you want it to be, yeah?
Oh. I don't think any type of like it's all undead stuff, right? For cleric shit. Dead.
It's mostly against undead, yes. But, I mean, in this moment here, you have the power of the Luxon on your side as well. And Luxon is a great foe to the fiends, right? The servants of Lolth.
Okay, I'll do this instead. To hold out her holy
Divine
symbol.
Spark. Yep. Ooh, awesome. Nice, nice. You can roll a bunch of d8s to do damage here. But I think, like, as a flavor of this, what does this look like? Yeah?
I think because of how she is now, it's going to be a little bit more different than just Moonlight.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be underneath their feet, a giant Luxon symbol with the moonlight fading into it, feeding the magic into the Luxon.
Hell yes. Jen, go ahead and give me a spell attack roll or a religion check. Your choice.
I think I'll do... Oh, yeah. That's... Okay, I'll do a spell attack roll. How do I do that? It's a plus 12.
If you have any spell attacks, spells, like Guiding Bolt or anything, like any cantrips that do spell attacks, you can just click those and we can just use that number. 25 is a full success. 25 to DC exactly here. As you land here, in this moment of chaos, the turbulence outside, blood and gore everywhere, battling happening everywhere, your friends battling off these gigantic spiders and fiends and destroying mages up on the towers and these shadow bat creatures and everything. In this moment of chaos, you land there, you look around, and everything kind of slows down as these demonic things are all charging towards you. We see as Ayla takes a deep breath in, a quiet little whisper, a small prayer to both Luxon and the Moonweaver. In this moment of chaos, you find in your mind sanctuary, emboldened. The sanctuary provided by the Moonweaver, greatly emboldened by the possibility of what is to be the power of Luxon. As you slam your staff down, a wave of that kind of palish blue now mixed with that pure white of Luxon energy washes underneath as we see these many runes appearing underneath all of these demons. As we get this little like bird's eye view of this entire courtyard that now has a massive Luxon symbol inside of it that brightly flashes across here as we see many of these demons blinded and incinerated and banished and destroyed. By the end of it, there's only a few that remain. The remaining dragonettes, which by the way were working as like combined carrying Plig. There's like 5 of them that were carrying Plig. One of them died, unfortunately. Plig lands on the ground, shrieks, and gets ready to fight as you guys look ahead. And friends, most of the demons destroyed. There is only a pittance, a pitiful few remaining to defend this courtyard from you. As I'm going to put you on a map, and we do have to go into another combat. Keep in mind, the longer, these are the stakes now as we enter. These are the demons that await us in the courtyard here. We have a ton of these Jovok demons, these sort of like weird little goblin-y looking types. We have these massive Hezro guys, and a mighty Glabrezu in the back. Out here behind us, at the entrance to the actual courtyard, is just like a ton of demons. There's a ton of mains and all manner of like Balgura and Brox and Chasme and all kinds of demons. There are fighting the army outside, right? So we can't really leave that way unless we want to fight our way through them. As friends, we're gonna roll initiative here. And go into another combat in a bit here. Alondra is not currently here, but that's alright.
Vigilant Blessing on Alcina. She gets advantage.
Vigilant Blessing for Alcina. Alcina advantage on that initiative.
I knew Ayla liked me.
No, you gave me that symbol, baby.
Oh, yeah.
And I gave you... There you go.
Nice, nice. You can roll with advantage, but I mean, you already got a good one.
Well, let's say it could be better.
Could be better by 2.
That's not.
We'll take the 20. I'll change it in the initiative tracker. Here are the demonic forces you have to fight. These are tiny little guys, Jovok demons. We got the Hezro, the big brawler types, and then best of all sides, a Gobrezu, a spellcasting Hulk. That's never a good thing to hear. Spellcasting Hulk. That doesn't feel fair. All right, excellent. As we roll initiatives and land here, the invasion of Bazzoxan has begun. You see the giant walls of divine energy by these Dunaminster that's been conjured using those arcane and divine artifacts as conduit is now squeezing down, supporting the army, letting them push further and further in as the demons are mindlessly lashing back against it, fighting all they can here. Friends, as they go for the attack here, you guys are all short rested. You have all of your abilities back. Yep. As the initiative begins, Odo still at the top of initiative here. You go first, my friends. You see a ton of these creatures that are all kind of moving on along.
Oh, come on.
I feel like he's just edging us at this point.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. All right.
Oh, well, I will take a little break, I guess, since we're waiting.
Yeah.
Well, the weird thing is, I can see him on roll 20 still. Oh, no, it's gone.
Yeah, there's
Right.
a delay in roll 20 when you leave.
Okay, a break. I'll see y'all. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotta say, pretty epic like session though.
Yeah. I agree.
I kind of like to imagine like it's like a little like competition, a little mini competition between Alcina and Talion, like who can kill or like do the most damage to a creature.
True. It is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, no, Alcina's he can wreck house.
Hey, I am the hero of Rexentrum after all.
I'm just a hero, Charis.
Never heard of it.
Uh-huh.
Who's that Pokemon?
Alcina doesn't want to go back to Charis. Half the halfling men were hitting on her. She's like,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my people.
Yeah, like at that party, right? Like we're sitting there, and like every time she turned around, one of them's like, "Hey, tall lady." And she's like, "Ugh." Didn't matter which way she went. Oh no, save me! The little ones are trying to make little ones. Help me!
What do you mean, little ones?
Exactly that. You're all small.
Hey, Lou.
It's not a bad thing. It's just nature.
Hey, Lou. Welcome in. Yeah, we're waiting for our DM. He just had a power blip, I guess, again. So we're hoping he comes back soon. Otherwise, we'll see where we are.
Yeah, it was only gone like a couple minutes last time, so it's not terrible.
Yeah. Hopefully he's back.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Well, so I don't get haste, but I do get to make use of slow now.
Sweet.
Yeah. The fun part about Time Piercer, it has both haste and slow. I can use each one. Never had it cause to ever actually need to cast slow. Because usually all of our problems are solved by the time haste wears off. So 40-foot cube. My fucking Christ. Oh, that'd be 20 feet one way.
Odo needs some kind of taunt. Damn it.
Yeah.
Like the ability to have attention on him. I don't know what those are in D&D. I don't think they have it.
Compelled Duel is the only one
Gotcha.
that is like an actual like haunt. The only other option is like the next closest thing to it is taking something that if you hit a creature, you can affect them with it, and then they have disadvantage on anything like other than you, right? Makes you an appealing target. So like Oath of the Ancients Barbarian can do it, Armor Artificer, things like that. Another good one that sort of is kind of like nice in that vein is Oath of the Crown. Their channel divinity is like an AoE sort of thing, of like things affected by it can't go more than 30 feet away from you. I did that with a friend in a D&D game where we were playing in Curse of Strahd, and my paladin did basically like an AoE taunt, so things had to be within 30 feet of her, right? And then my friend, she did turn undead and told him to run away. So it basically locked the vampires down in place. They couldn't approach her. They couldn't leave the 30-foot radius circle. So they were stuck at the outskirts of it. So we were able to just go around and pick them off one by one. So they couldn't leave.
Oof.
Yeah. DM was like, that's cheating.
I think Odo's gonna have some fun here. You guys do way more damage than he does.
Look, I've got some charges in this fucking Thunder Fist. I'm ready.
Cool.
Not gonna invert anybody though. Not this time.
Yeah. I won't be here next week for session here. I'll be here for Sunday, but I gotta miss the 29th. So let me know how this part goes. Okay, yeah. DM's not gonna make it back. I think there's a major power outage in Croatia, so we're just gonna call it here. Hope everyone has a lovely night, and we will see you next time. I won't be playing next Thursday for this campaign. I got something planned for that day, but we're back on Sunday for either the last or second to last session of the Dawn Guard. So that'll be a lot of fun, I think. Hopefully we get to play. Hopefully there's no power issues. All right. Have a lovely Friday tomorrow, everybody. Oh my gosh, is it Friday already? Coming up? Oh, yeah. All right. We'll see you next time. Good night.